Got a 1948 Ford original AM. They did call these Wonder Bars, and not really Wonder Bars, but this is was Ford's version of it. And we've done a complete cleanup on it and done a full Aurora Design conversion. The owner already had his chrome done. That's what took so long, was to get everything back together. It's got AM and FM stereo, auxiliary in, which is automatic. Show you how that works. USB port. Charge your phone, play a thumb drive, which comes with it, and this harness. Auxiliary in right above there. Bluetooth. Hand-free phone calls, voice commands, voice assistants. You have a mic here that you can run and get closer to you. Plenty of lead. Plug it in the back where it says mic, and it's foot switch operated too. Got a foot switch. 4 channels out, 45 watts channel. It's got pre-outs on the side of it in case you want to hook up a sub or an amp to a set of rear speakers. We had to redo quite a bit as far as putting new plastic in, all that, redone all that. And we're going to show a little of it. Right now you're on FM. Now these are cool because you've got an AM radio, you're on FM. Why can't I get that out here? You want to know any time where you're at, you got voice ID. That button you can hide anywhere you want to.
FM 89.5.
That's called voice ID. Let's go to AM, turn it off and right back on. AM radio.
AM 650.
Now you notice a little status LED right here is changing multiple colors depending on what the radio's doing. Off and right back on. Right back to FM. Stereo LED over here. Treble and bass like you've always had. Of course, we kept everything working like it always did.
Your home and get it sold faster and for more money.
Now, way you do pre-outs on one of these, you pull out on this. We had to go through all that and pull out on it. Go to number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Now you can start moving it once you pull out on it. When you're done with it, it'll go back in. See, it won't do anything right now.
Listen that.
That's your AM and FM. Now, if you want to go down the road, and it's easy to do on this one because you would have to put it in gauge, go to M, put it in gauge, which is actually the one that spins it quicker, and work it that way. But with the push button, you can do it different. And you can make this thing, put it in scanning mode, so if you want to find a station, that's what we're going to do.
You heard the deep end.
Take this little push button and push it 4 quick times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Scanning for stations.
It's at
now it's going to scan for stations and find you a station.
Right. The Chase from the Brother Brothers Calla Lily album.
Are you sure? Are you the first?
So you like that station there? 1, 2, 3, hold.
Station hold.
She'll hold it for you.
Shows have like crazy contrast.
That's pretty neat, ain't it?
These riders and the
I like
contestants
it.
have to promise to be drunk and to sit in hot tubs.
Of that you feel from God
Foot
listening
switch.
to this music.
I got one here I always try all the radios out with.
Your Caleb on the air.
There we go. So now you got a foot switch plug into it, and understanding he's got one, so we want to check that out, make sure you plug in your foot switch. So we got that, so that's AM and FM. Let's go into fader and balance by using the push button, because these are kind of hard to operate because they're moving so much stuff. Let's go back to right close to 3 right there. We're going to go into fader by using this here. Push it once, 1 quick time, and hold it down. Once, hold.
Fader adjust.
Go to your toner control. There's your rears. There's your fronts. Every time you hear that pop, means that's the center of that pot. That's balancing it out. Let's balance it out. Alright, let her set it by stop moving it.
Fader set.
Alright, back on treble and bass. Balance. 1, 2, hold.
Balance adjust.
Right side. Left side. Balance it out, let her set it by stopping.
Balance set.
Back on treble and bass.
Sweet charities, they're just waiting on a call.
You also have loudness and EQ built in there. Please read your instructions. It tells you how to get to it by using this. Because if I do the demonstration on it, my videos are getting too long. Alright, auxiliary in. You'll get a male-to-male cord that comes in your package, like this here. These you can buy anywhere. And what it does is let your new phones have an auxiliary out. But you plug anything into this, auxiliary, satellite radio, XM radio, anything you want to, iPads, CD changers, whatever. It's got a head that puts out a signal. And all you do is bring it up and hit play.
Listen to the radio.
Of course, when you're on an auxiliary device, you have to work it to make it change. Now, anytime you're on an auxiliary device, a little green light showing, just turn it off. You want to go back to radio. You don't even have to unplug it. I'm going to unplug this, and in 20 seconds, if you don't touch the radio, it automatically switch back to where we had it by itself. We're going to let it do that. But if you want to go a little quicker, just turn it off and back on like you're cycling from AM to FM. Should be getting close. There it is. Alright, bring your phone up. We're going to do the initial pair up. You'll do the same thing. It will take multiple devices. Go to your Bluetooth on your phone. You can turn the volume up twice. It's in your manual, or hold this down.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Show it up on the phone. All you got to do is tap on it. She'll tell you when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Alright. Now you can hold this down again and bring your phone up and look up restaurants, call home, call the wife, however you got it listed. You can turn the volume up twice. Let's do a little music here.
Sister, don't you know it well?
Play music.
Devil would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love.
Now if you want to rotate your songs, of course you can do it with this, but the easiest way on these radios, because you have to pull it out and change the channel, use the push button. Advance by pushing it once, twice by backing up and repeating. This will come in handy on these type of radios, because it's a whole lot of stuff to pull out and make this work. Now I can pull it out and make it change channels. But it's easier with the push button. Now when you get ready to go back to radio, you're on Bluetooth. Bluetooth override whatever radio's doing. So incoming call, you'll hear it ring, she'll tell you incoming call. Just press this once to answer your call. When you're done, just let it hang up and go back doing whatever you're doing. Let's go back to radio. We're going to do another voice command. Hold that down. Stop music. Back. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn it off. We're going to make sure it takes multiple devices. It'll always pick number one. So you shouldn't have to pair it but once. Unless you have trouble with your phone or you buy a new phone. Buy a new phone, go back and pair that phone up. Every time you get in your car, we want it to do this right here.
Bluetooth connected.
There we go. That's how that works. Now we're going to do thumb drive. Stick it in, go straight to it. You can hide this thing. And you change your music on your thumb drive the same way you did your phone. Press it once to advance. Twice to back up or repeat. Depends on how long you're in the song. Now we went up twice here to summons our Bluetooth up. Go down, put this in pause because you got this head. The only time you got to take this out if you want to charge your phone or change the thumb drive. You can do it two ways. We're going to do it both. You can hold this down 1 second. Pause. Right back to radio. It's going to cycle right back around. Little light's going to blink a couple times. Right back to thumb drive. Now we're going to use the volume. Down twice. Put it in pause. Back to radio. Multiple ways of working it. That's why I don't call this a wonder bar. 1, 2. Back to thumb drive. That's because you can't use the bar to make it off like you can on a E-Series or a 57 Chevy. This is active full time. So you will have a 15 amp fuse in line. Make sure if you hook it to the fuse box you got at least a 15, because if you hold this down too long you'll pop that fuse. See, it's automatically done. Now I can change channels here because that needle is moving. So if you get to, best thing to do is just push it and let it go. Push your foot down, let it go. You'll be fine. Because you got to remember, these radios when they come out there were 6 volt. Now you're putting 12 volts on. Down twice on the volume or hold this 1 second. Well, pause, right back to radio. That's your 48 Ford. Back in the days they called them wonder bars. That's what Ford wanted them to be. With a full Aurora Design conversion. I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.